Hello everyone and welcome back to the next episode of Prophecy of Pendor. I'm going to play Warband. Outside, as often seems to be the case, Wolfbode The Slayer. Because we want some more money, or another Cornish gem.
When this battle is over, I'm going to desecrate your body, then I'm going to drink from your skull.
Get to the chopper. So it's us, Roland, Huithril, Anson and Rain. Not really the lords I'd like to have with me. I mean, I'd like having Huithril and Roland with us, of course. I would really like to have Alistair here with us, or Donovan. We don't really have that luxury. It's a very heady map, which probably actually works in our favour, because they're nearly all going to be cavalry based. It's going to be a big fight, and we will take some losses for sure, but hopefully we will get some good benefits out of this fight. That's my hope anyway. We're just starting to come over the hill now. Yeah, so archers can start firing, that's good. Of course, it will be really tough at the beginning because we're fighting Wolfbode's Honour Guard. But hopefully in the long run it will work in the favour. We've got a Noldor shield now, although we don't have our usual main helmet because our helmet's undergoing improvements at the Stinkhold Stronghold. I'm going to let my cavalry charge now, so it gives my infantry and archers more time to hopefully deal with some of these guys. Again, I don't want to commit myself too quickly to fighting. Archers, don't do what I just told you to do. Infantry, attack. We've got a hill, let's use it for as long as we can. Sort of fire into that mass of cavalry down there. And hopefully at least do something useful here. Because once we deal with his Honour Guard and all the kind of other troops at the top of his tree, the rest of the forces shouldn't be as bad. What I am concerned about is these berserkers. These berserkers will hurt. So probably initially we might end up losing, but we will probably be able to turn that around later. I can't help but noticing that nearly all our infantry and cavalry are dead, but I don't want my archers to move until they need to, because just shot a black archer there. Essentially I need our archers just to keep firing as long as they possibly can up the top there. And we'll do the same if we can. Got that shaman. Or possibly even these berserkers here. Okay, that's not going very well. That's okay. Because now we've dealt with the initial first wave, let's reform the line as best we can. Please stop shooting, mate. I think we got in the way of our archers' fire there, but that's okay. So we're about even at the moment, but we do have slightly more troops than he does. And we have Huithril with us, so we have Noldor, which is good. I think probably, if we do manage to take Wolfbode prisoner here, I'll end up going for a pack of diamonds, because at the moment, although another Cornish gem would be excellent and very useful, I really think that actually having some more money would be also useful. Because at the moment I feel like wolf money is our kind of more troublesome thing to get at the moment, and it also, you know, it pays the bills for any mercenaries that we have. Infantry charge again, same with cavalry. You know, we want to be able to pay the mercenary bills and also keep upgrading our Wyvern Wardens, all of which requires money. And also if we need to buy mercenaries, like in large amounts, we can also do that. It's going to be more useful than a Cornish gem at this stage. Cornish gems eventually I'll want to use to get my characters' levels up further. But speaking of which, we can actually upgrade ourselves a little bit here anyway. What do we want to do? Could go for Power Strike, or we could, probably actually going for Inventory Management is better, because that just gives us a little bit more inventory space, which will be useful. Take out your horse. We're going to have to let our archers charge here, because we don't really have anything else left. I don't think I did that 116 damage to the Berserker. I think I did it to the Horseman instead. Oh, we just spawned in our own army. Cool, that's kind of broken our speed a bit, but that's alright. I think we won't do too badly here. I think we'll be able to win this without too much issue. Because we've now mostly dealt with the really tough troops at the top of the army. Now we're just dealing with everyday mismounted troops who, you know, are still dangerous, don't get me wrong, but in the grand scheme of things, it definitely could be tougher. Still gotta watch out for these lads though. As Bearclaw Berserkers do hurt with their very large axes. Looks like we just lost a Noldor Ranger there. Thankfully not any of my Noldor troops, because I don't have any anymore. So I'm now more reliant on Silver Mists and Pendor Blacks. Are they pushing in again? They are. Let's again pull back to where we were before. Because I think it's a smarter thing for us to do. Take you out on the way by. Cavalry, over on that right hand hill, please. They're coming in again. Let's try to reform the lines somewhat. Ready for the next wave here. How are we doing? He has 850 troops. We've killed 250 of them. Another 600 to go. So a while yet, for sure. Do some more arrows. There's some arrows. Okay. We're going to have to let our archers... Okay, everyone's going to have to recharge now, because again, we're running out of troops that aren't archers. And we need our archers to keep firing. Some of our archers don't even have the ability to keep firing because they've run out of arrows, so we should get them involved in actual melee combat. Let's take out whoever we can here. Just be a little bit careful of charging the Bearclaw Berserkers on a big hill, because that might not end well for us. Take out your horse. You know, we could easily take a big axe to the face here and take a lot of damage, so we do need to be careful. I want to actually try stay alive for most of this engagement if possible. Just go through here. Probably don't want to fight them on this hill back here, because at the moment they're charging into us, so we are getting our reinforcements quicker than they are, which is inherently useful for us. Take out your horse, or at least damage your horse. Some more damage over there with our bow and arrow. Just try to pick up a few more arrows off the ground here. I mean, the quality of our troops should be better than theirs at this stage. You know, with Noldor, with Silver Mist here, I imagine we're kind of doing better than them in terms of quality. Okay, how are we doing? We're doing okay. We're just under halfway, and this moment there will just be mismounted warriors or raiders, so I think we can now afford to push up this hill, which we wouldn't want to have done earlier, but now we can. That spear jab can be annoying, not because it actually does lots of damage, but it stops your momentum, which can then be troublesome if you encounter a tougher enemy who's charging you down. I'm not thrilled by fighting on this hill. We are still fighting some shamans as well, who can be tough in big doses. I'm almost tempted to fight on foot, but I don't think it's actually a good idea. But horses aren't very quick on hills. Oh, that hurts. Okay, Let's go to you if we can. No, we just hit a horse instead. Right, let's use our bow and arrow here. If we can tail that horse, there we go. The nice thing is, a nice thing about the Mist Mountain troops is they don't have particularly armoured horses. So you can usually get them off their horse pretty quickly if you need to. As long as you actually, hit the horse. But there we go. And once they're on foot, they're not too bad to deal with, I find. That being said, our own horse is taking some battering as well. Let's go to you. Oh, we have an axe in our arm. That's probably quite painful. There we go, you're dead. Still 9 arrows left. Let's see if we can spot any more arrows on the field anywhere. If there's a quiver or something around. Because we're running low on arrows. I think there might be some arrows back there, actually. That looks to me like some arrows. Excellent. They're not going to be good arrows, but it allows us to keep firing, which probably keeps us alive longer. I do like the way this Noldor shield looks. Of course, we picked up that Noldor shield in the last Noldor tournament we won. Sadly didn't get a Qualis gem, but still not too bad overall. Eventually we might want to consider going to the Mines of Al-Aziz to unlock some high quality late game gear. But at the moment I'm not sure that's necessary, because unfortunately the only items you can get from the Mines of Al-Aziz are not blunt weapons, and at the moment blunt weapons are providing us a lot of our economy. And because there are no blunt weapons, at the moment our money situation is by no means safe and secure. All it takes is us to go to war with the Dashar, and we lose pretty much all our economy from businesses inside towns. So while we have the ability to make money, let's do so. We don't, and also unlocking the Mines of Al-Aziz is a very costly endeavour in terms of Qualis gems, and money and gold and lots of things. So it's probably not something you want to think about now, but maybe once we get a lot more secure in our land, or the Dashar get a little bit weaker, then we could consider going to the Mines of Al-Aziz. Take you out, take you out. Oh, headshot to the horse. Excellent. Let's go after you. I think we've broken the back of this army now. Still some tough units here and there, but nothing we can't handle, I would say. Shoot you. Hit you. Take your horse, excellent. You are now pushing closer and closer to them, but that's fine, I don't really mind that. I think most of their troops are actually going to be on... so I'd say mostly on foot, it's about half and half. Okay, I need to be a little bit careful. These guys aren't particularly armoured, but I can still catch a stray arrow if I'm not careful. Or a stray throwing weapon. And so can my horse. So I do need to watch out. See if we can do some shooting from afar. Just gotta time it a little bit better than that. Shoot you, excellent. We've been lucky to find more arrows on the field here, it's definitely helped us. Okay, let's pull back. There's a big throng of troops here. Definitely shoot you, and shoot you. You look a bit like Robin Hood there, with your green cape on, or your green... It's not really a cape, what is it? It's the... I guess it's a hood, more than anything else. Knock you out. Definitely take your horse out, There we go. Running out of arrows, we need to find some more soon. We've run out of arrows now. That's fine. I think we've pretty much knocked out this army now. It's just these last few troops here. Really, we've only lost 50 troops. This is why, when I saw Wolfbode was on the field, I came over to attack him, because he's arguably one of the easier armies to actually get a Qualis gem or a lot of money from. Sheikh Shalavan is also on the field. He'll be down in Dashar territory, if I remember correctly. Given our lords aren't too battered and broken here, I might see if we can head down and take on Sheikh Shalavan as well. But I can't quite remember what he has in his army. It will be a little bit stronger than what Wolfbode is fielding here, for sure. What the Knights of the Wyvern. They are providing us a few prisoners with their blood lances. Seems to me there's probably 1 or 2 troops hanging on the side here. But I think he's probably run away. There we go, because we're at the edge of the map. Forces triumphant. If nothing else, that gives us a bunch of renown and morale. And we take him prisoner. Excellent. That's what we like to see. And we'll take all this to sell. We've got 48,000 dinars. We did have 90,000, but that's also because we were upgrading our Wyvern Wardens with some very, very good siege crossbows. Take all of you. Excellent. Hero Adventurer. Let's get all these guys upgraded, because this also gives us more capacity. Let's speak to Wolfbode The Slayer. I want a pile of diamonds, please. Thank you. You're free to go, sir. I don't think we need the Qualis gem at the moment. I think we want just a bit more security in money. Are the lords still going to follow us? They are. Right, let's go swing by Senderfalls. It's usually rather safe to do so. It's a tournament here which I'm not particularly interested in, because that's going to be a bow and arrow tournament. That's not something I want to really do. Let's keep these nice and safe somewhere. All this stuff needs to move. My inventory is getting very full of stuff. There we go. Let's sell all this stuff. We'll pick up some more food, because I think we're pretty much out of food at this point. I think we've got 1 bag of grain left, which is not going to last an army of 230 very long. So we're going to need to pick up more. Actually, we can pick up we've got some assorted loot or assorted goods with us. Hello, Iris the Lotus. Some my prisoners. 4 Omen Seekers. Why not? Not ones I would usually go for. That's okay. I do want some supplies, because I need I need some food. Right. Where does Sheikh Shalavan normally spawn? I know he's going to be in Dashar territory. I'm just not entirely sure where from there. But getting that pile of diamonds is really very useful for us, I would say. Just wait for our lords to catch up. We might even, as we get closer to our own territory again, we might even be able to get a few more lords joining us. Oh, hello. I don't actually really want to fight you guys. There's no real need for me to fight you guys. So I'm just going to try and bring my lords around, because there's no unique hero in that party. So there's no need for me to fight him. It doesn't help me very much at all. Oh, the Knights of the Wyvern got the new Nodal Rune Sword. Excellent. Hello there, Boggy the Fat. And Fanscream Marauders I'll take. They're decent frontline infantry. Felicity Flame Tongue. Do you know where Sheikh Shalavan is? You don't. We can't take on Cerberus the Raven because we are not at war with the Empire. But he's likely to be over here somewhere. Ah, and Lord Alistair's shown up. Excellent. That's actually very useful for us. He's got a decent amount of troops there, to be honest. Sheikh Shalavan. We can ask in Singal, maybe. And we can also speak to Ramoon. Game of chance? 5 Deshar Haja archers. Interesting. Don't think I know those guys very well. Invading armies. Sheikh Shalavan is near Makudus Pani. Fine. Let's also just have a look at these new lads we picked up. Oh, they're fine, decent enough archers. Probably not spectacular. The Omen Seekers are very good, but unfortunately their horse is so weak. They don't tend to survive very long. So some sheriffs here. Let's go raiders. Bladesmen. Okay, we're doing okay. Makadis Pani, wasn't it? Ah, down there in the deserts. Fine. Let's go. See if we can take on Sheikh Shalavan. It's probably. We're even taking down Castle from Sarleon. Sarleon is nearly dead now. They only got Harangoth left. Wow, I didn't think Sarleon would be first to go. That's interesting. We might want to go take advantage of that and see if we can bring any lords to our side. But first of all, let's see if we can find where Sheikh Shalavan is. I did say he was around here somewhere. It's a big area. Is he near an altar? He's not. But I'll pick up some more food here. Because we are feeding a big army here. You're not Sheikh Shalavan, but you are Livius Dux. You are not someone that we like. Or want to bring onto our side. That's fine. There's Sheikh Shalavan. What's he got? Deshar Rogue Knights. Deshar Squires. Deathwind Saravans will hurt, as will the Wind Riders. But that's something we can take on, I think. Let's go for it. Challenge me, will you? We might take a college gem from you, potentially. If we win. This is an interesting map. I'm not thrilled by this. I would have preferred a much more hillier map because he's going to charge us straight away here. We're going to have to get our own cavalry to charge because our archers are not going to be in position here. I'm not thrilled by this. We're just going to have to charge. Which is going to be very costly, I think, for us. This, of course, this is... He's in a place where he's going to absolutely have the advantage, which is these desert plains. You know, not very... Ow. Not very hilly at all. Let's see if we can pull back to a slightly better place. Okay, this might work a little bit better. I don't think he got knocked out there, so we might still be okay. Infantry here, archers here, cavalry. I'm just going to have to use a charge, I think, to buy ourselves time here, because our infantry and archers are going to need time to get into position. Also, I want to contribute to this fight. At least this way our archers can actually contribute, and our cavalry are hopefully buying us time here. I just think that previous fight we were going to struggle somewhat because we did not have the we didn't have very good terrain to work with. Hit a friendly troop, well done me. Definitely shoot these guys. These guys aren't friendly. Apparently they are. I'm really not doing well with my archery in this. And a lot of these lads have lances, which is scary. There's one good lance hit and I'll be dead. My infantry charge now as well. Buy as much time for our archers. Our archers, as usual, where we're going to win this fight. So far we've contributed pretty much nothing to this fight. And these Deshar troops do sometimes a very fast swing on them, as we saw there. Right, I'm not going to retreat again because he's probably been knocked out now. I don't want to lose the chance to take him prisoner. I don't know if he... Some unique spawns actually give chances for armour for your knighthood order. I don't know if Sheikh Shalavan is one that I would want, because I don't really build with the Shah gear, because I don't tend to play as the Shah, and usually it would stand out quite a lot if they're not part of like the desert faction there. But again, we are taking a lot of losses here, but again, there's only 400 and it's half the troops that Wolfbode had. Admittedly, I would say that these troops are much higher quality than Wolfbode's were. But just numerically, we'll manage to knock them out without too much issue, I would think. That's a cool shot with the camera flying through all this, flying through all this cavalry. That was fun. Yeah, we've only lost what, 3 troops ourselves. And again, if we can get a Qualis gem or perhaps another pile of diamonds, that'd be very useful. Although probably, if I can, I might get a Qualis gem from this guy, because we've got pile of diamonds from Wolfbode, and if we do take on Boris the Raven, that's cool with the sunset in the background. If we do take on Boris the Raven, then we might be able to get some more diamonds from him, because at the moment we don't have a town for ourselves, which is what's going to drive our economy. After this, I'm going to let my lords go home, because Sarleon is pretty much dead now. I want to go see if I can bring any of them on side to our faction. Some of them will probably defect over to us anyway when Sarleon collapses, but probably not that many. I don't think we've made that many friends in Sarleon. Honestly, I thought the Empire would be the first to go, but poor Sarleon had 4 different factions attacking it at once. I do love flying over this cavalry. It feels like a TV show. I do really like the desert maps. They're just not really suited to my fighting style. I like sitting on top of a massive hill and putting my archers on top of there, and that's just not the nature of desert maps. They're usually fairly flat, and even when there are hills, they're not major hills, and there aren't many obstructions to kind of counteract the large amount of horse, archers and cavalry in general. That being said, we're not doing too badly here. We've probably only got another 140 or so troops to go. And here's the next wave coming in now. It's very cool to see the dust being kicked up. It's just a little thing that makes everything feel more believable, a bit more realistic, as far as realism goes in a game like this. But just, if the dust didn't get kicked up, it wouldn't feel quite as, cool. Especially with the sunset in the background. I just think it makes it look... Obviously, it's not the highest quality graphical game, but it's a game I've got a deep fondness for, as I've stated many times. There's a bunch of horses without riders over here. We are losing a lot of troops now, but again, this is probably their last major reinforcement wave. They probably have one more reinforcement wave in them, and it's not going to be that many, because I think he only had 400 troops. So yeah, this is not. There's not many troops here. That'll be the last. That'll be the last of them, I imagine. And mostly it's just Wind Riders now, who are still tough. The Dachau are actually a very competent fighting force in general, which is why I'm so concerned to fight the entire army. If nothing, even if we don't win, even if we don't manage to take him prisoner, this will probably do well for our renown as well. Which just allows us to take a few more troops in terms of party size, which is useful. How many left? Only 29. Right, we've only got a few left to go, and then that'll be the fight over. But these lads do hurt. Thankfully, we just have the numbers to hopefully deal with them for the most part. We've lost 13 troops. It's not terrible. He does have a few prisoners that probably our companion lords can take and recruit. We're still under the premise of our recruiting rules where we can only recruit certain types of troops. But there we go. Enemies to be vanquished, 39 renown, and we take him prisoner. That's 2 for 2. Excellent. In the item pool, nothing major, but we will take all this to sell. Make sure we have enough space. We do. I'll leave all those troops for my companion lords. Speak to Sheikh Shadavan here. So, diamonds, Collis gem, death, or returning to your homeland. We don't want to do that because we want him back. I will take a Collis gem because I haven't had a Collis gem for a long time. It'd probably be useful to have one. Bladesman. Cool, that's pretty good. I'm going to let everyone return home because I don't need them at the moment. We'll stop by Torba. Just get some bit more food and sell off our loot that we picked up. Again, it's not a tournament I'm going to consider joining because it's mostly ranged, and we only really do the ranged tournaments when it comes to the Nordor tournaments. Right, you can go there. We probably don't need this cracked immortal shield anymore now that we've got this thick Nordor shield. That's probably okay. We'll pick up a few more sausages. Go up into the tavern, see if there's anyone interesting here. Julia's here. We might pick up Julia in future. I don't think we need her at the moment. We've got a pretty decent companion group who we still need to level up, but I'll do that at a later stage. I want to go to Sarleon. I might speak to Lord Alice here, Alice Khan. Because I don't know if you're bad-tempered. Fine, I don't really want you as a friend. Let's go to Sarleon. Or Sarleon lands, I should really say. Because at this point, Sarleon is just one poor little castle at Harengoth. It's not take long for Harengoth. I mean, Harengoth is actually under siege right now. The question is by who? By the Fiatsvane of all people. Let's see if we can speak to just some general lords. You're sadistic, I don't want you. If we can find some Sarleon lords that we can actually bring over to our side, that'd be good. Duke Alamar would be a nice one. Because I think they literally only hold Harengoth. Yep, they only hold Harengoth. That's unfortunate. Well, they're about to die in a second. But I'm just hanging around to see if there's any lords I can speak to. I can't speak to the ones inside Harengoth, unfortunately, because they won't speak in private. But I can probably bring some over to my side once Harengoth is taken. Baron Hereward, you're a friend. Ah, okay, he's not going to do that at the moment, because he's a noble character. Count Arlus has gone over to Ravenstone. We've just spoke to him in the Deshar territory. Our weapons master skills increased. Okay, Harengoth is no longer under siege. So we've got a bit of time yet. I imagine that... Oh, here comes the Deshar. That's interesting. I imagine the Deshar will beat them. Baron Godric, let's speak to you if we can. You're cooperative. You're good-natured. Nah, they're not willing to join us until Harengoth falls, I think. once Harangoth falls, admittedly it's got 650 in it. It might not fall straight away, but Baron Godric is someone useful. I will actually do those Sarleon halberdiers for you. That's fine. I'll probably even have them ready to go from somewhere in one of my castles. Well, I say one of my castles, my only castle. That's fine. Let's go down this way. Party's nothing to eat, that's a problem. To Sarleon. Let's pick up what food we can here. And we'll go down towards the... Oh, looks like I think the Empire might be going for Seven Cross Keep. Is Alexander Gartus in here? Or Kairos Stux? Kairos Stux is here. Let's speak to him. Hello there. Any jobs for me? Leslie. You can have Leslie. I don't need Leslie. I want Josta Stux I'd like to bring on side. He's very favourable to us, actually. I can absolutely get some taxes from Chaser, which is somewhere. I don't really know where. Can't be oh, it's down by Origar. Fine. We can do that. We want to bring these competent lords over to our side, so Josta Stux, Kairos Stux, all those people. Agthan Legatus. Ethos, that's not the place I can trade for the trade for our diamonds. I'm just going to have a look at Maris Castle. I'll make sure it's strong enough. Lord Antonius I don't think is a friend, if I remember correctly. Let's just have a quick look. Oh no, he is, sorry. Any jobs for me? Maris Imperator, long may he live. Yes, Lord Antonius is Marshal, but again, he's a pretty competent person to have on side. I don't think he has any unique troops. Snake army there, that's interesting. Have to watch out a little bit if we're trying to get taxes from that. Count Brennus has gone to Ravenstern. Still no one really defecting to us, which is a shame. But, you know, somewhat understandable, to be honest. Pick up all this food. Oh, interestingly, Maris Imperator is actually going after this Snakehole group, which means we can probably... I suppose we could help out there, but I don't know if we really need to. I'd actually rather just collect the taxes here. Admittedly, it feels a little silly to be collecting them now. Doing all these tasks kind of at the later stages of the game, but again, we're trying to bring over the very competent lords to our side. Just got to knock out some peasants. Got Diev Reaver with us. Kavera as well. So there's one or two peasants left somewhere. Oh, just those two throwing rocks. Getting a good couple of hits off, but probably not enough to cause serious injury. There we go. Well done, lads and ladettes. Okay. In fact, Eustace looks is right here. It's perfect timing. Although he is fighting that Snake-Alt army, I'm not going to get involved in that. Although Lord Roland is about, that's interesting. We could maybe think about going after Maltese, I suppose. We're probably strong enough to do so. Speak to Eustace Stux. Here's your money, sir. Doesn't need anything else from us for the time being, that's okay. The Empire's still strong enough, that's for sure. Okay. Okay, Harangoth has been besieged again by the Wirtsvein. I'm just going to see if I can get down to Sez. Don't need to worry about this Bacchus Disgrace Tables. 1500 for that Dread Legion. Still a little strong for my own taste at the moment. Empire Immortal, Ordeus is here, excellent. Cell of our prisoners, Graydon, Alyssa. Came here for food, and also speak to the Guildmaster. Trade diamonds. Sell all diamonds, that's 97,500 dinars. That's pretty good economically. Now my question is, with our Qualis gem, do we want to hire a group of Noldor? Just to give us some more quality. Because if we're going against the Dashar in future, we might need it. Or do we want to give ourselves some more stats, I wonder? Ooh, Lord Huithril of the Kingdom of Pendor has founded a chapter house of the Order of the Radiant Dragon. Fine, so we're going to get Huithril, we'll have a few extra Knighthood Order troops, that's pretty interesting. Let's go back to White Stag. We're pretty strong. We might want to consider going in against the Empire again, especially as we just made peace. Lord Anson's having a bad day though, by the looks of things. Right. Deserters. Go to the war room. Give me that. Update your skill set as well. Equipment. Knights of the Wyvern. What do you need? Let's go for better horses. I think you got a decent horse. What could you actually use? Possibly a better shield. That shield's not very strong. Or some better throwing weapons. Let's just have a look at throwing weapons. They still don't have proper javelins, which is unfortunate. So let's upgrade their shield instead. Durable shields. We can give them Noldor Infantry Shield or the Ancient Engraved Shield. Although the Sea Serpent is kind of thematically on point, let's give them the... We'll give them the Ancient Engraved Shield, that's fine. And the Wyvern Wardens I need to give some equipment to as well. Let's see how they do for bolts, because they've now got their siege crossbow, which is excellent. They've got balanced bolts, we could go for Metenheim bolts. It is less of them, but the damage is better. Arguably you could do with a better one-handed weapon. Or some better boots. I think we're fine with balanced bolts for now. Better boots or better weapon. Let's go there first. Better weapons. Quality one-handed weapons. You guys aren't going to be getting into melee combat usually, I would think. We give you a Noldor sword as well, actually. Might not be a bad idea. Let's go for a Noldor longsword for you guys. Because until we get like a Doom Mace, we may as well just stick with these lads. Yeah, you can have a Noldor longsword, why not? Cool, you guys are still upgrading, that's good. Maybe we don't attack the Empire just yet. Until Sarleon is inevitably dead. Which they will be. Because then if we get some more lords on our side, or they get some more lords on our side, we're at least going to kind of be aware of it. I'm just going to have a look at Valor Shield Castle. I want to see the Knighthood Order that Lethal Doom has created here. Radiant Dragon Knights. That's interesting. So they're archers with a billhook and no shields. I'm guessing they've got double arrows. Fine, we might. We'll see if they actually prove useful. Not that I can use them, but at least Lethal Doom can. Any upgrades? Oh, there's still a few happening, which is good. Eventually we're going to have to start paying just to upgrade them, which is about 30,000 a pop, which I don't really want to do just yet. You know, we're still managing to actually train them, so let's keep doing that. Adventurer. What was it we needed? We needed Silent Halberdiers. We might even just have Silent Halberdiers. Let me have a look. Sarleon Longbowman. We can probably speed this up slightly. Chain Militia. I think they turn into Halberdier, Silent Footman. Do we have any just basic Silent Footmen? We do, good. How do I get to Silent Halberdiers? Hang on, I need to have a look. Notes, reports, troop trees. I want the Kingdom of Sarleon. Silent Man-at-Arms, fine. Footmen and Man-at-Arms into Halberdiers, that's fine, we can do that. I should just drop these guys off, because we can probably get easier ones, which are already more upgraded. A Man-at-Arms there. And we'll take some Armoured Footmen as well, just in case the other guys die. And we'll take these guys to Sel at Laria, or if needs to be Singal. Joan Longshanks, you're not a prison broker, unfortunately. Still got a Qualis gem, which I don't know what we're going to do with yet. Probably we will be getting just some more Noldor troops, I think. But arguably it's not the strongest thing you can do with a Qualis gem. Maybe we just hold on to it until we need it. Go down to Ethos, and then there's another Noldor tournament we want to engage in. I just wanted to find a prison broker. There we go. Torvan. Oh, we had a Knight of the Eventide, but I didn't have space for him. That's sad. Okay, let's go do the Noldor tournament. Is Harengoth still alive? Okay, Harengoth is alive, but it's still under siege. Kingdom of Silent defending the King's honour. Not for very long, I don't think, unfortunately. Join the Noldor tournament. This went well last time, so it's arguably not going to go well this time, but we'll see if we can do well here. We're going to target the archers because we're on horseback. 52 damage isn't bad, but our team isn't doing very well. And you want to shoot us, don't you? Nope. Cute. Someone saved my bacon there. Our team is not doing very well. There we go, we got a kill. We're through to the next round anyway, regardless of what happens now. But of course, we get some decent experience from killing Noldor troops, although not in a tournament basis. But experience is experience, it's still worth doing. Round 1 done. Next round is 3 teams of 6. That's going to be a cluster. And we're on foot with a bow and arrow. That's not what we wanted. Please don't shoot me. I can see you trying to shoot me. This has no power on this bow. Ow. Thought that might happen. Sir, I need your horse. We're dead here. Yep. That big hit from the arrow earlier on really threw us off there. That's fine. We've got a Qualis gem, and we won the previous Noldor tournament. That's not bad. Alistair was defeated. That's unfortunate. Let's go back to Harengoth, because I suspect it's not going to be long before Kingdom of Sarleon is no more. Okay, Sarno Expedition's been employed. That's fine. Oh, that's a big force. There's no way that the Fierce Fame won't take that. Enemies in a White Stag. That's probably just a... Oh, Baron Gallus, let's speak to you. You're pitiless. Fine, I don't really care about you. Let's keep working on our Sarleon halberdiers. Because we need to give them to Baron Godric. Who's probably in here somewhere. Or is nearby. So I'll be curious to see what happens with Harangoth now. Baron Charles is over there. We don't really want to join in the fight, if possible. But there's no way Sarleon is going to survive 4 different factions attacking it. Duke Elfwin is here. Oh, you guys are already fighting. That's okay. I was only going to retreat into Harangoth anyway, so it's not really a bad thing. Oh, there they go. They're pushed in. We've got nearly 2,000 troops. There's no way that Harangoth will survive, I don't think. And that will be the last stand of Sarleon. They are usually the first to go, but I wasn't expecting them to be the first to go in this playthrough. Because honestly, the Fiatsfane, the Dashar, so the Fiatsfane and the Empire looked in a much worse state. Hi there. Do you want to come work for me? I can't get him out of prison, I'm afraid. There's Harangoth. That means Sarleon has no holdings. So probably we can start asking them to join us now. Sarleon made peace. I'm actually going to help Duke Elamar out against this death cult here. Because hopefully it means we can bring him over. We will need to find some land for these lads though. That's the only problem. Which means we need to go attack the Empire. Because we're going to need land for these lords. Because unless they're good-natured, they will require some land as compensation, really. Take you out. I mean, fighting 20 Death Cult is not that hard, but Duke Elamar seemed to be struggling a little bit anyway. Because if we can bring a couple of Sarleon Lords on our side and then we go and attack the Empire, I'll feel in a much more comfortable position to take on the Dashar at a later stage. And this lad does have Rangers of the Clarion Call, who I very much want on my side. Because these are his household troop. Okay, he likes us a little bit more, that's good. Oh, we don't need to take any of that. I'll leave those troops to him. Duke Elamar. Not one to go off into quarters and plot. Fine. So I don't know where the Sarleon Lords are going to hang out now, really. Oh, there's a 3 Seers patrol. It's fine. What are you and your men doing? We are reconsidering our next objective. What is the realm doing? Well, they're looking for a marshal, but it's not really going to help. Where's King Ulrich, actually? I could go kill him. King Ulrich might already be off the field. Interesting. But he might hang out around Sarleon, because that's where he was originally based. So we can go have a look there, I suppose. Pick up some more food. We also need to go to Snakeholt Stronghold, because I think our helmet is ready for us to pick up. I'll probably at least get a couple of defections over to us, preferably good defections. Silent back to Empire made peace. I'm just trying to hang around Harangoth Castle, seeing if I can see any rogue Sarleon Lords. Don't see any at the moment. Well, you're a Lord Faucier there. Yeah, you don't know what to do, you're just kind of standing there. You're Marshal. What are you and your men doing? You're also reconsidering your next objective. Eventually they'll defect to someone else, I imagine. Huithril have actually had a bit of a resurgence. What would you credit to them? Cameras Imperator, you've joined the Dashar. Let's have a look in Sarleon. Nice then with crossbowmen. Fine, we don't need to get anyone else from here. Wool is nice and cheap here. We might want to consider that for trading, but I don't think we need to at the moment. So we're going to have a quick look in White Stag, make sure no one's defected unnecessarily. Still losing about 1,000 dinars a week, but we're usually making that up in other ways. You're Lord Donovan. Yeah, you're just Donovan. Fine. Emissary to Kingdom of Sarleon. I could declare war upon him, but it doesn't really feel particularly necessary. We may as well put our College Gem away until we need it. We've got plenty of gold in there. Let's go down and get our new helmets. Kingdom of Sarleon is no more. That's it. It's been defeated. Question is, those Sarleon lords, where are they going to go? Right, let's head back actually to Sarleon territory. Let's go see if we can find any Sarleon lords, or previous Sarleon lords, I should say. Dashar and Huithril at war. It's going to be interesting for them. I don't suspect they'll do very well. I'm just trying to hang around Harengoth, seeing if I can see anyone. You now owe 100 dinars to Godric Khan. Oh, he's joined. He's joined that. That's unfortunate. Count Fabius has left. Mine has been besieged by the Huithril. That's interesting. Really, has no one decided to come join us? Everyone's gone to defect over to the Dashar, it looks like. Right, we're off to Dashar territory then. I refuse to believe that they wanted to join the Dashar. I reckon we can bring at least a couple of them on side. Chorus Ducks we need to speak to at some point as well. But some of these Dashar lords I actually think we can bring on side. Not the actual Dashar lords, but the ones who just joined them because they had no one else to join. Rainier Khan. Do we like Rainier Khan? Let's not chase him down if we don't need to. He's sadistic, so no. Godric Khan. Okay, Godric, surely you would join us.
We of the Dashar treat our guests well when they do not bring harm to our people.
Oh, come on, please join me. He's too good-natured to join me. Montoir we can speak to. Leofrich we can speak to. He's Marshal. No one to go into cause to plot. Elfwin. Oh, morale is low. Why's morale low? Let's pop into Torbert. Let's deal with that. We don't want that to become a problem going forward. I'll happy to take this Barclay Adventuriers. Excuse me, Graydon. Need to speak to Irana here. I want to improve morale. It's going to cost a lot of money. That's okay. Wool is very cheap here. Fine, everyone's kind of defected towards the Dashar, which is a problem. Montoir, would you speak to us? You're upstanding. Godric we've spoken to. I think Fauci we've spoken to as well. Let's See if there's anyone we can bring on side here. Eric, are you a friend? You are, you're upstanding. I'm disturbed by my lord's choice of companions. I have something to tell you. You're upstanding. Ask for your support. Companions, so all men fairly, noble of the land. All men fairly, let's try that one. Military, I might be safer if I joined you. I'm more comfortable with you and your companions. You speak of protecting the commons. I'd be pleased to serve a king who respected the rights of his subjects, although I worry that a king who took a throne without proper cause would not rule with justice. Very well. Really? You clearly don't like being part of the Dashar, Eric. You could clearly join me. Fine, we can try again with him at a later date. I think we chose the wrong thing there, but I think I know what I need to choose for Eric. He's not a great lord, but it would be better than nothing, I suppose. Let's help out Eric here. And he's got a very fancy emblem, but it would just be another lord on our side, which we want. Also, I'm hoping that if we can start getting some Sarleon lords on the side, some of their companions might follow. It's my hope anyway. I think I just chose the wrong thing to justify bringing him over to our side. I think really the one we wanted was custom and law, because he was talking about that when he said no. So it's probably one we want to focus on. And I think we will go back to war with the Empire next episode. Because we need to take more land as well. Because if we're going to get more lords on side, we're going to need to give them land. Because not all of them will just accept not having any land. But again, I'm trying to just build up relations here. There we go. I don't think that will give us much relation with him. It's gone up one, I suppose. Take these two chaps here. Morale is still pretty poor. He's a bit weird talking about politics. So Eric Khan, he's someone we can focus on, I think. Livius, I don't think you're a... No, you're not a friend. Eric Khan, we can remember that for future. Pop back into Singal. We no longer need these halberdiers, do we? But we'll keep working with them anyway. There's no reason not to. Don't know why our relation is so poor, though. Well, our morale is so poor, I should say. Let's go knock down these Singalian raiders to get a little bit of morale benefits. Hail, Outland scum. Let's just hold here, actually. Cavalry can charge, though. That's only 45 Singalians. Lord Eric is someone we can bring on side, I think. Of course, we could take them by force, but I want to try get as many troops away from the Dashar as possible. Because even, you know, just fairly mid-level, mediocre lord is still going to be problematic for us, I would think. Take out your horse. Take out your head. I think we will hire some more Nordor with our Qualis gem, but let's not do it till we're actually at war. I suppose we could actually hire them now so we can get some training done. I mean, if we do have to end up fighting Boris the Raven, that could be the thing that turns the tide, I suppose. No, we don't. We'll take that helmet's not worth a bad amount of money. Okay, so now the Kingdom of Sarleon is dead. So we are now at liberty to hire Sarleon troops from the troop tree. Unfortunately, there's none here. We are now at liberty to hire Sarleon troops. How often we're going to see them? Probably not very much. But we'll leave things there. Next time, we probably go back to war with the Empire, and we see how things go. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.